I guess at this point, I could literally call myself the vending machine guru, y'all, because your girl now has 7 vending machines and I secured 7 mall locations in less than 1 year. 5 states, 7 machines. Soon, iTasty is gonna be nationwide, okay? Nationwide is on your side. iTasty is on your side, okay, y'all? So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about how to get into the vending machine business. If you are interested in making passive income, this video is for you, y'all. Vending machines is literally the easiest way you can make passive income. If you're still working your 9 to 5, if you're in school, in college, if you're a stay-at-home mom, vending machines, once you've gotten everything out the way and your machine is in a location, it works for you, you guys. Currently I have 5 vending machines, 4 are in mall locations. I have 2 more machines on the way. Your girl signed 3 leases yesterday, and I'm possibly going to have a 8th location and a 8th vending machine in a different state, because one of the malls that I did reach out to in the past did come back. Y'all, I reached out to this mall back in June, and it's now September, the end of September, and they've reached back out. And that's why I tell you guys in my series that if you do reach out to a mall, if they say they're gonna get back to you, of course, you know, don't sit there and be patiently waiting. Still move on to other malls and other locations, but don't lose all hope, because this mall, I was talking to them back in June, July, August, September. It's 3 months later, and they got back to me, and they're willing to work with me and make adjustments so that I can put my machine in their location, okay? So first things first, if you're interested in getting into the vending machine world, like I told you guys, vending machines, this is coming from someone who I am an online business owner. I am a cosmetic wholesaler. I've sold so many things in this business world. I've sold hair. Matter of fact, this hair that I have in right now is from my hair vendor. She is on my website if you're interested and you need a hair and appliance vendor. I sold hair at one point. The person that this dress from is also, I'm gonna have her pinned on the screen. It's a cute little pink dress, okay, you guys. But I've sold hair, I've sold purses, I've sold slides, I've sold sex toys, I've sold cosmetics. I have sold so many items in this business world, and from my experience the past 4 years, I can tell y'all that once your vending machine is situated, that's the easiest money that you can ever make. And it advertises for you. Just think about how many people walk into a mall on a daily basis. You don't have to worry about, like someone commented on my previous video, with vending machines, you don't have to worry about a light bill. You don't have to worry about hiring employees and worrying about them stealing from you. You don't have to worry about none of that. So if you're ever considering getting a kiosk, getting a storefront, I highly recommend you use that money instead to invest into vending machines. That's not going to require as much as a store. If you're getting a storefront, obviously you cannot be there 24/7. If you're getting a kiosk, one of the vending machine locations that my mall is at, one of the malls that my vending machine is at in the Jersey area, they want me to have a kiosk. I do have an opportunity to have a kiosk at that mall and have a beauty center, but I cannot commit to being there all day. I do not have anybody trustworthy to hire, and I'm just not ready for those kinds of risks, okay? I'm not ready for those kinds of risks. I love vending machines. It's passive income. I'm making money and I can see everything from my app. I don't have to be there every day, every week. You don't have to worry about none of that. So first things first, when it comes to getting a vending machine, you definitely want to have a plan. Do not be like me and just purchase a vending machine. Even if you have the money to do it like I did, don't just run and get a vending machine. I'm telling you right now, do not make that mistake, because you're gonna end up spending way more money. Don't do that. Have a plan. Figure out what you want to sell. Do not copy off of what everyone is selling. A lot of people want to put lashes in their vending machines, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, lashes is not as profitable as other things that you can sell in your vending machines. My vending machines not only serve the purpose of making me money, it's also cheaper advertising. I had reached out to malls before I even got vending machines, and they were telling me just to have a sign in the mall, thousands of dollars. Meanwhile, with my vending machine, I'm not even paying $1,000 a month to have my machine sit there, and I don't know what celebrity, what person, who is gonna possibly walk in there, see my machine, and reach out to me just from seeing it? I'm a wholesaler. I help people start cosmetic businesses. I've had people see my machines, reach out and become wholesale customers, start their business just from going on my Instagram page, scanning the QR code on my vending machine. So you have to look at it as a marketing thing as well. Now, if you don't care about marketing and stuff and you just want to make money, I highly don't recommend selling lashes. I would look into maybe drinks. But if you are selling things that are perishable, you do have to keep in mind that you're going to have to check those machines very often. You have to worry about expiration dates and all those other things, which is why I'm not into that. Okay, I sell lashes. I love press-ons, and that's what the malls want, so that's what I'm gonna do. But I just wanted to give that advice to anybody who is looking to get into the vending machine world. Try to find stuff that you know is a need. Think about as a female, or if you're a guy, what are some things that you wish you always had access to? Like some people in their vending machines, they allow you to have a bunch of different things. You can have wig caps, you can have wig sprays, you can have candy, like you can have other things. Don't just copy and do lashes, because I'm telling you right now, if you're doing it for the money, lashes is not something that you want to sell. I make money from my vending machines through other ways. Even if I don't end up making the rent that I'm paying on my vending machine for the month, because I have several locations, I still make the money regardless because I do other things with my machine. The next thing that I want to get into is once you have a plan, once you know, okay, this is what I want to sell, you found your vendor, you've figured out all the calculations, this is how much this is going to cost, this is how much this is going to cost, then you want to, of course, look into locations. This is going to be the hardest part, you guys. This is literally the hardest part. Everything else is easy. Once you have secured a location for your vending machine, you literally don't have to worry about nothing else. LLC, bank account, if you need one, that stuff is easy. But actually securing a location is the hard part. If you are looking to mall locations, it can take some time. Malls go through several people and it does take time, but this is part of, getting it. Once you've gotten all this out the way and your machine is in the location, you won't have to worry about this. But I can say that securing location is definitely the hardest part. The next thing that I want to get into is the LLC, the COI. It definitely depends. You guys have to keep in mind that every mall is different. So if, say, for example, you decide I'm going to get a vending machine and I don't want to go to a mall. My friend has a hair salon. I just want to sell snacks in her full service salon. Okay, cool. You don't need an LLC for that because you know this person personally. Y'all can make whatever arrangements that y'all need to have. So you most likely will not need an LLC. You most likely will not need any type of insurance because this is a mutual agreement with the person that you know. Now, as far as the card reader goes, if you do have a card reader and stuff, then of course you may need a bank account, a business bank account, which also requires a LLC. It just depends on which card reader that you have on your vending machine. If you are going through my personal vendor, you do need a business bank account, which also requires an LLC. You cannot get a business bank account without having an LLC. So if you're going through my personal vendor, if you do need a vending machine and you don't have a vendor, you can find vendors from Google, Alibaba, AliExpress, Instagram. I don't know where all they sell vendors, but make sure you do your research because vending machines cost thousands of dollars and that's a big investment. You don't want to be scammed. But if you do need a vendor, mine is on my website. This is my personal vendor that all 7 of my machines are from. So I'm going to insert a clip right here. These are the 4 machines. I have 1 in storage and 2 more on the way. So I have purchased 7 machines from this one person and her direct info is on my website under vending machine information. But back to what I was saying about the card reader. If you buy a used vending machine, for example, you guys know that some of the snack machines, they don't have a card reader. You can always add a card reader to the machine, but you're still gonna need some type of business account for the money to go to when people make card transactions. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind and know that every mall is different. I'm at 4 different malls and I can definitely tell you guys that all of these malls are ran differently. All of these malls require different things. Even when it comes to the insurance that you're gonna put on your machine, different malls require different amounts of insurance. So some of the common questions that people always ask me is, number 1, how much is a vending machine? And I tell y'all the cost vary. That's not me keeping it a secret. the costs really vary. The cost of your vending machine can depend on so many different things. Number one, the size of your machine. My very first vending machine, which is a huge machine, I want to say it cost like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. I purchased it back in 2021, so I really can't tell you the exact cost, but I'm sure it costs way more now for that same machine. My smaller machines, every time I order them, I pay a different price, but it's always, before it was like in a 3,000-ish range. The last two that I purchased was in the 2,000-ish range because I've purchased so many machines from my supplier that she's going to give me a discount. So you're not gonna pay the same price as me. You might pay $5,000 for your first vending machine. It also depends on what you're doing customizing wise. Like, are you getting a card reader? If you're doing cash and card, that costs money. That does cost money. So the cost of a vending machine depends on so many different things. If you want to know exactly how much a vending machine costs, reach out to a vendor, tell them what you're looking for, what your wants and needs are, and they will tell you exactly how much it is. So that way you can take the time to either save up for it or know what you're, how much you're looking at. Another one of the top questions that I always get asked is, how much is the rent? The rent also varies. The rent varies. I talk about this in my series, how one of my vending machine locations, I'm only paying $50 a month. My other locations, I'm paying $200. I found another mall, they're charging $500 a month. So it also varies no matter what state you're in. Every mall is different. These are things that you guys have to do your own research on when it comes to how much. What one person pays, you're not gonna pay. Can y'all stop? Yeah, it's like these dogs won't let me. These dogs are like kids, these pets. You hear me recording and they're here play fighting. But if you are interested in getting into the vending machine world and you do need more information, my website link is in the description box. Definitely be sure to check out my handbook series. This handbook guide includes everything that you need to know when it comes to vending machines, how to secure a location. It's basically the behind the scenes of my journey that is not posted on YouTube. So how to secure a location, some things that I've learned. Every time I secure a new location, I basically update you guys with what happened. So that way I make the mistakes so y'all don't have to. I even have a part in the series where I show you exactly how to contact the malls, what to say, how to quote unquote pitch to these malls. All of this is included in my series, and it is an ongoing series. Currently, there are 5 parts full of information. I've gotten so much good feedback, literally so much feedback from my series of people telling me how much they know they're prepared for this vending machine journey, okay? So if you are interested in getting into the vending machine world, I highly recommend purchasing my series first, especially if you don't have the money to get a vending machine right now. Just know that you're going to be spending thousands of dollars. So I would rather you purchase my series and, fill yourself up with knowledge and strategize and prepare. So that way when you get into this vending machine world, you know exactly what you're doing versus you contacting a vendor, you purchase the machine, now you have nowhere to put it. Now you're experiencing things that you did not think you would have had to experience. Now they're asking you for things that you didn't know that you needed. So definitely check out my series. If you are interested, you're free to comment any questions that you have on the series. So that's my way of showing appreciation to the people that actually invest in what I'm helping you guys with. So if you do have any questions and you purchase my series, feel free to comment on part 5 because there are 5 parts, 5 different videos. Make sure you copy and paste it into a new web browser. You're free to comment any questions that you have and I will respond to the comments. And every time there is a new part, you will receive an email notification. You do not have to repurchase it. So part 6 and part 7 and part 8 will possibly be up soon. As soon as I put these malls, I'm gonna vlog for you guys and upload it over there for you guys. So thank y'all for watching this. If you watch this video all the way to this point, comment the word vending machine so I know that you are a true supporter and you watch my video all the way through. Definitely hit the like button if you have already. It is free and I will see y'all on the next video. Bye.